This news update is brought to you by...
Say hello to Carol. Carol talks for a living, from morning till night. So she relies on Flo's crystal clear home phone service brought to her through Flo's 100% fiber to the home network. It keeps her in the know, and because she bundles her mobile broadband and TV services, she enjoys huge savings, so she can enjoy much more for much less. So visit any Flo retail outlet, call 1-800-804-2994, or visit discoverflow.co to find out more. One-of-a-kind connection. This is how we flow.
It's Tuesday, September the 6th, 2016, and this is your Barbados Today morning news update. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Thanks for joining us. Topping the news at this hour, a decision by the Employment Rights Tribunal is being challenged in the court for the first time since the reconstituted panel handed down its inaugural ruling in July 2015. Chefette Restaurants Limited has filed a legal challenge in the High Court, appealing a ruling made by the tribunal on April the 13th, 2016, awarding former Assistant Manager Orlando Harris $106,630 in damages, including 27 months retroactive wages and holiday pay. In a unanimous judgment, the tribunal, chaired by Kathy Ann Hamlin, had found that Chefette had unfairly dismissed Harris on January 27, 2014. The popular fast foods chain lodged its challenge in the Supreme Court 9 days after the judgment, but that lawsuit is now being made public following investigations by Barbados Today. The restaurant is relying on 13 grounds of appeal to prove its case and is asking the court to set aside the judgment and to order the tribunal to cover its costs for the appeal process. The family of Jamar Scott will forever be haunted by the fact that the 30-year-old burn victim never made it to a burn trauma and treatment center abroad for medical care. Scott died at the Queen Elizabeth Hospital last Saturday, 9 days after receiving burns to 90% of his body while on the job on August the 25th. Doctors had given the Lot 34 Leadville Christchurch man a 10% chance of survival, and by Saturday they had said there was nothing else they could do for him. However, Scott's fraternal twin Jamel contended that the Purity Bakery's maintenance worker should have been airlifted to either Florida or Colombia for treatment soon after the mishap.
He didn't deserve to die the way he died. He should have been out of the country right after the accident. No 9 days should have passed and he should have been still in this country, laying down in the hospital dying. The doctors did what they could do, but the other persons, everybody else that was involved, just wasted time.
In sports now, opening batsman Craig Brathwaite has been called up to West Indies ODI side for the upcoming series against Pakistan in the United Arab Emirates. Brathwaite has played 31 tests since his international debut in 2011, but is yet to play an ODI or T20. The T20 squad includes two uncapped players, all-rounder Rovman Powell and wicketkeeper batsman Nicholas Pooram. Chris Gayle is not a part of the T20 squad, having made himself unavailable for selection, while Lendl Simmons has missed out due to medical reasons. Now, Gayle was part of the West Indies T20 squad for the two-match T20 series against India in Florida last month, but missed both games after failing to pass a fitness test ahead of the first T20. The ODI squad also includes batsman Evan Lewis and fast bowler Alzari Joseph, who are uncapped in the format.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Read all about it, read all about it. Get your paper, only $2.25, let's get your paper.
You again with that stale news from yesterday. I got the Barbados Today app on my phone and I just get my news for free.
What do she?
Barbados Today, news you can trust.
Secure your future, be financially strong. Since 1983, we have been there for you. A smart range of products, great tax benefits. We're the solution to your hopes and your dreams. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. Humble beginnings to smart loans, smart savings.
We're back with news from the region now. Jamaica's Prime Minister Andrew Holness has warned parents that resorting to violence is not the best way to solve conflict. While speaking at a special school opening ceremony yesterday, he explained that violence starts in the home and implored parents to stop beating their children because they are teaching them that resorting to violence is the best way to solve conflict. Now, the Prime Minister encouraged parents to steer their children away from crime and violence. On the international scene, U.S. President Barack Obama has cancelled a meeting in Laos with Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte, who had earlier called him a son of a whore. This comes after Duterte lashed out at Obama for wading into the issue of the Philippines leader's controversial policy toward drug dealers. Obama and Duterte had been set to meet in Laos this week, where Obama is attending a meeting of Southeast Asian leaders. We pick up the rest of the story in this CNN report.
Who is he?
Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte amped up his use of vulgar language, taunting President Obama to not bring up the Philippines' record of killing alleged drug users and suspects during a planned meeting of Southeast Asian leaders in Laos.
I am a president of a sovereign state, and we have long ceased to be a colony. I do not have any master except the Filipino people.
Duterte warning anyone who asks him about the killings, some 2,000 since May.
You must be respectful.
Duterte switched to his native language to make his position even more clear.
Son of a bitch, I'll curse you in front of everybody.
Tell that to everybody.
And gun violence has marred the Labor Day West Indian Jubilee celebrations in Brooklyn, New York, leaving 2 people dead and at least 4 others injured. The shooting erupted along the parade route early yesterday morning, despite a heightened police presence.
Police tell us at least 4 people have been shot, another person stabbed in separate incidents along Empire Boulevard. That's part of the parade route. One woman was shot in the head. She's died. Another man in his 20s has also died. We're being kept a few blocks away from the scene, but a lot of police officers out here. You can see they've closed off many of the streets around here. As you know, security has been a big concern during the West Indian Day celebrations, beginning with Jover, a pre-dawn party that kicks off before the parade. It draws hundreds of thousands of revelers every year, but it has been overshadowed by violence.
That's news and sports, but for the very latest, visit our website at www.barbadostoday.bb. Also subscribe to our e-paper, email updates, and like us on Facebook. We're also on Izumi Media and bus terminals, or screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you, as well as Channel 99 on Flow TV and Mix 96.9 FM. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Have a fantastic day.